Hey, my name is Natalie and welcome to Thrive with Salvia. Our goal is to provide you with the most up-to-date and in-depth knowledge, industry insights and more to help make your e-commerce store flourish and grow. If you're partnered with Salvia, you're well on your way to making a sales-generating platform come to life. We are confident that whether you're just utilizing our subscription service or working with us to build a turnkey store, you'll be in the best of hands. Starting an online business can be scary, but truly there has never been a better time, especially in targeting the US market. According to the US Department of Commerce, consumers spent $870 billion online with US merchants last year, up from $762 billion in 2020. And those numbers are reported by Statista to grow to a projected $6.1 billion in sales by 2023, a whopping 22% of global retail sales. So while e-commerce can be a very competitive field in US retail, it's absolutely the right place to be. When you start online sales, one big question you'll always have to answer is, who and what is my target audience? To start, a target audience is a group of people who will be the most interested in and receptive to your products and brand. It's important to identify this specific group of buyers. While you can sell the items on your online store to anyone and everyone, finding your target audience is key to ensuring you attract the most qualified customers to your store. Qualified customers are more likely to make a purchase than just any person browsing your store because they fit in the interest group and spending power of your niche and brand, which in turn means more sales for you. For example, if you're selling products for kids and babies, your qualified customers would be new parents or expecting parents, and these people would need to have some spending power because, after all, they have to raise a baby, right? If you target this correct audience, you'll be likely to gain more sales because the people are a right fit. So you may be thinking, can you show how to find your target audience? Sure, and the process is easy to kick off because it starts with you. Ask yourself basic questions that can help you better visualize your ideal customer. Some example questions are, what is the age of your brand's intended audience? Knowing an audience's age, target, or range can help narrow in on an appropriate generation or age group. Is my audience mainly male, female, or a mix of both? Gender is obviously important in understanding what kind of consumer will consume your products, service, and brand. Gender can also help dictate your brand's voice, messaging, and content. What interests and hobbies do they have? Understanding the likes and pastimes of your audience can help you develop a profile of the lifestyle habits your target customer can have. What is your audience's income level? When you can grasp the income level of your audience, this can also help dictate your brand's messaging, item prices, and sales strategies. What is your audience's education level? High school graduate? College graduate? Does it really matter? It does, because education level can play into the income level, which then plays into the spending power of a person. Where does your audience geographically live? Location, location, location. Developing a clarity on where your target audience lives can aid immensely in your company's marketing strategies, fulfillment and shipping, and much more. A geographical location can also aid in uncovering the target audience's interests and lifestyle habits. What kind of needs or wants does your audience have? Like with an audience's habits and hobbies, the needs and wants of an audience can help a business owner greatly. Uncovering needs and wants helps you as a brand make deeper progress into how to find your target audience and what they are seeking as consumers. Is it a feeling of joy and belonging that they want? Or do they just need some kitchen tools to ease their chore time? Or is it important for them to find a brand that celebrates uniqueness and individual identity? These are all deep questions you can uncover answers to. All these questions can get you on the right path to identify your exact target. This in turn helps you create a portrait of the target audience, which are potential customers who are likely to be interested in the products and services you offer. Next, you can do some investigating of your own. Research some brands that are similar to your brand in terms of product offering and niche. Go on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter and observe the kind of followers a brand has and what kind of people are commenting on the posts. This can give you some visual cues as to what kind of people are into products and brands like yours. Make sure to lean into social listening during your work on social media too. Pay attention to the hashtags being used by brands and followers to spread the word about a product or company. These can come in handy later on as you start your targeted marketing efforts. At this point, if you've examined your potential audience, it can be a great time to put your collected data to the test. Go over the information you've collected, such as the age group, income level, audience interests, and such. This info is an essential part of how to find your target audience. Next, by creating social media accounts, you can start creating and rolling out content and observe the type of users who are interacting with you. This can give you a true assessment as to what kind of people you are attracting. Tap into your selling potential and really narrow in on a real-world target audience by running some social media ads. With Facebook Ads Manager, you can target your brand or products to a real worldwide network of people. By tinkering with the audience targeted settings, you'll be able to set up ads and assess your results over time to continuously refine your settings. Once you start seeing high conversions from your ads, you will know you have the right target audience. From age group, ethnicity, spending power, and education level, having the right stats can help you properly analyze your target audience. You can then take those demographics and apply those to better your content creation and product selection. If Facebook Ads Manager seems complicated to use, feel free to check out our Salvia Academy lessons to navigate the platform better. Links are in the description. With social media, you can then decide what voice is appropriate for your brand and can create a content strategy that is fitting to your audience. Plus, you can also apply some of the hashtags you found from researching your target audience to your content. And the work doesn't stop there, because your target audience can change as retail and social trends change. That is why it's important to continue running ads, send marketing emails, and interact with followers on social media to keep abreast of whom you're relevant with. Crafting a brand and online store from scratch requires a lot of work. But with Salvia taking care of things such as your inventory and fulfillment, you can take the time to really hone in on how to find your target audience for your brand. Because the core of what your brand is and what it sells really depends on who you are aiming for. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, be sure to visit Salvia Academy for our full course lessons, free for a limited time, to equip yourself with know-hows and tips for e-commerce success. Go beyond finding your target audience and also deep dive in on marketing smarts and ways to grow your sales. Just click the links in our description to get started.